Hello everyone, welcome to Prep Tab. So I hope your preparation is going at full speed. All of you are in full josh and tempo for your preparation. Nowadays we are hearing a lot of news and everything has come at halt due to coronavirus. Even your examination dates have been extended due to corona, right? So there is a huge probability that a question on corona chemistry can be asked in your examination, but it will be within the domains of your syllabus, definitely. Okay? In this video, I am going to share what probable questions can be framed from corona chemistry that is related to your syllabus. Okay? So do watch it till end. You are definitely going to benefit from this video. Consider even if you get one question which is related to any of the aspect I'm going to discuss in this video, that is a win-win situation for us guys. Okay, so shall we start? Okay, a lot of studies are being conducted on corona, that what is the structure of corona, or drugs that can help cure the infected people. Okay, so a drug was recently in news which could be given to corona infected people, that is hydroxychloroquine. Okay, now this is the structure of hydroxychloroquine. So first question that can be asked on this topic is, what is the number of sp2 hybrid carbons that are present in this molecule? So check it guys, what your answer will be if you are asked the number of sp2 hybrid carbon atoms in this compound. So you can see that this is sp2 hybrid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even this nitrogen is sp2 hybrid. Remember pyridine. Okay, so in all we have 10 atoms that are sp2 hybrid. Fine. Okay, then next question that can come up is, what is the number of chiral centers in this molecule? Achha, first thing, keep in mind, you don't have to remember the structure. Definitely if a question comes, the structure will be given to you. Okay, so don't put extra effort to remember or memorize this structure. Fine. Okay, so tell me, what is the number of chiral centers that you can see in this molecule? I can see one chiral center over here. We have CH3 hydrogen, we have CH2, C over here, this is a carbon chain, and nitrogen over here. So yes, this is definitely a chiral center. Only one chiral center is there. So yes, you can also say, since there is only one chiral center, this compound will be optically active. Okay? Okay. The next question can be, among these three nitrogen atoms, which nitrogen atom is most basic, right? Because amines are mostly basic in nature. So I'm giving it A, B and C. So tell me guys, which one will be the most basic? Is it A, is it B, or is it C? Apply your knowledge related to basic strength. You will see that the lone pair of this nitrogen, it is like aniline, right? So it is in conjugation with this ring. So since lone pair is not easily available because of resonance, it will be very less basic. ठीक है, तो B को तो हटा देते हैं. Now let us come to A and C. C जो है, in C nitrogen is sp2 hybrid. So hence this lone pair of nitrogen is an sp2 hybrid orbital. But in case of A, nitrogen is sp3 hybrid, and you might be aware that sp3 nitrogen is less electronegative compared to sp2 due to less s character. Hence it will easily share its lone pair with H+. It will easily give its lone pair to H+ and abstract H+ from the medium. Okay, so this is most basic among A, B and C. And if we will have to write the order, so A is most basic, then C, and then B is least basic. So this should be your order. Okay, now since corona is a respiratory virus, so a lot of research has been going on it, है ना? this can be related to your antimicrobial drugs that is in your chemistry in everyday life chapter. ठीक है, you have penicillin G, terpineol. So a lot of drugs are there and their structures are there in chemistry in everyday life. Search for this topic. This topic is important for this year's JEE and NEET. Okay, now let us move ahead. I talked about disinfectant. ठीक है, one of the disinfectant that was proposed is sodium hypochlorite. Hypo, hyper, per, meta, ये कहाँ use करते हैं? You can go through a video I have made on this, names of oxy acids, so you can go through it. Sodium hypochlorite is a disinfectant and it is also a bleaching agent. ठीक है, hypochlorite जो है, hypochlorite is this ion which is made from hypochlorous acid, HOCl. ठीक है, this is used in swimming pools as well to remove the impurities, to purify, to cleanse it. ठीक है, because this is very unstable, so it breaks down in the presence of light and it provides nascent oxygen, and this oxygen is actually the oxidizing agent which helps in bleaching. Clear? So this is one thing. Second, this is the structure of hypochlorous acid. It is bend shape. O has 2 lone pair and 2 bonds, and oxygen is bonded with 2 bonds to H and Cl. Clear? Now let us talk about the preparation. This is one of the favorite reactions of JEE and NEET. Guys, see previous year question papers and you will find that this reaction has been asked a lot of times. ठीक है, तो Cl2, when chlorine gas or chlorine water is treated with dilute sodium hydroxide and it should be cold. ठीक है, so you get NaCl plus NaOCl and water. Now this is a disproportionation reaction. ठीक है, so remember this as well. This is a disproportionation reaction. माने that in this reaction, chlorine, which is in zero oxidation state over here, is undergoing oxidation as well as reduction. ठीक है, यहाँ पे chlorine has -1 oxidation state, while over here it has +1 oxidation state. तो from Cl2 to Cl- reduction and Cl2 to Cl+ is oxidation. ठीक है, along with this I'll also give you one more equation. What if NaOH was concentrated and hot? So instead of getting NaOCl, you are going to get NaClO3 and water along with NaCl. These two are the favorite reactions of JEE and NEET examiners, so do remember this. Along with this, remember bleaching agent. Bleaching agent, you have studied calcium hypochlorite, that is CaOCl whole twice. So you have calcium ion and 2 OCl- ions. ठीक है, how was it prepared? You can go through NCERT, although I'll share it. Calcium hydroxide, when treated with chlorine gas, you get calcium hypochlorite and calcium chloride plus water. So go through NCERT. These 3 reactions are important for your exam, especially this year's. ठीक है, okay. Now let us talk about sanitizers. You might have studied the labeling on sanitizers, or even if you have heard ads, they always say that this is an alcohol based hand rub. Sanitizers are mainly composed of ethyl alcohol, ethanol. ठीक है, and you can also have isopropyl alcohol. Okay, let's see what all questions can be framed regarding their chemistry. First question, their boiling point order. Let's include water as well in this. ठीक है, boiling point किस पे डिपेंड करता है? It depends on intermolecular force of attraction. Intermolecular force of attraction. Now intermolecular force of attraction can be of 2 types. First can be hydrogen bonding, right, H bonding, and if not this, then van der Waals force of attraction. ठीक है, and this van der Waals force depends on molecular weight. The compound having higher molecular weight will have higher van der Waals force of attraction. That means more intermolecular force of attraction. that means more boiling point. ठीक है. Now let's say this is A, this is B, this is C. Water among these three has maximum extent of hydrogen bonding, क्योंकि यहाँ पे you have 2 hydrogens and 2 lone pairs. You have studied that one water molecule can form 4 hydrogen bonds. ठीक है. So A has maximum extent for hydrogen bonding. Now if we talk about B and C, यहाँ पे भी you have one OH. So we are going to judge from this part. Molecular weight of this is more, hence C will have higher force of attraction, hence its boiling point will be higher. So it will be ACB. ठीक है. Next question, increasing pKa value. pKa means more acidic strength, more acidic, hence low pKa value. ठीक है. So to check the acidic strength, the best method is you make the conjugate of it. ठीक है. So if I make the conjugate of C, it will be CH3 CH3O minus. B, it will be CH3 CH2O minus. Water, it will be HO minus. So these are the conjugates. Now you can see these alkyl chains, this is already negatively charged, already electron rich, and along with that you have an alkyl chain which is providing plus I effect. It has electron donating effect. So this has a destabilizing effect on your conjugate. ठीक है. So most stable conjugate is HO minus. That means this is most acidic among these three. So A will have lowest pKa value. Right. If we talk about B and C, B is comparatively more stable compared to C, because यहाँ पे you can see that you have plus I effect from here as well as here. From here you have only CH3. ठीक है. So B is more stable, hence it will have lower pKa value compared to C. So this should be your order for pKa. Next, ease of dehydration. Dehydration of alcohol is a very common reaction which is done when alcohol is treated with concentrated H2SO4 at 170 degrees Celsius and you get an alkene. The rate determining step for that reaction is formation of carbocation. ठीक है. And carbocation कहाँ बनता है? Where you have OH. So in case of B, you are going to get this carbocation, and in case of C, you are going to get this carbocation. Right. Now tell me which one is more stable, guys. This is more stable. Yeah. So C can be easily dehydrated compared to B because the rate determining step will be faster for C due to stability of carbocation. Right. Next question can be on Lucas test. What is Lucas test? In Lucas test we use anhydrous ZnCl2 with HCl. This should be dry, no water. So what happens is the molecule undergoes SN1 reaction and chlorine is substituted for OH. Okay? Since this is an SN1 reaction, so again there is formation of carbocation. So 3 degree alcohols, they give instant white precipitate because alkyl halides are insoluble in water. 2 degree alcohols will give precipitate, but after some time, after 5 to 10 minutes. But 1 degree alcohols will not give this precipitate. They don't give Lucas test. Okay? If you see over here, this is 2 degree alcohol and this is 1 degree alcohol. So hence 2 degree will give a positive Lucas test, 1 degree will not give you a Lucas test. Okay? So these questions can be formed on your compounds present in sanitizers. Okay? Now last aspect, that is the structure of corona. See, the studies reveal that the coronavirus, it has RNA genome. Okay? Now since it has RNA genome, a question can come from biomolecules on RNA, nucleic acid or DNA. Okay? So I have clubbed it all and I'm going to discuss that with you in this slide. See, what is RNA? RNA is ribonucleic acid. ठीक है? And what is DNA? DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid, right? What is nucleic acid? Nucleic acids are polymers of nucleotides. Polymers made by nucleotides. ठीक है? What are nucleotides? Nucleotides are formed by 3 components. First is it has pentose sugar. Pentose means containing 5 carbon atoms. Then second component is it has a phosphate group. There is a phosphate group. What is phosphate? It is PO4 minus. And third component is that it has a base. ठीक है? So one by one we are going to see all the 3 components and how they help in formation of the structure of RNA or DNA. Fine. Let's have a look at the structure moiety of RNA and DNA. So these are the sugar. These are the pentose sugars that form the backbone of your DNA or RNA. See, this is your 1' carbon which has OH. This is beta. This is beta epimer. Okay, so this is beta form and this is a ribose sugar. Fine. तो 5 कार्बन है 1', 2', 3', 4', 5'. Okay. Now the difference between RNA and DNA sugar is this is ribose, so it is ribonucleic acid, and this is deoxyribose. OH from 2' carbon is removed and only H is left. OH हटा के कहाँ से हटाया है? From 2' carbon, and what is left? H is left, so it becomes deoxy. First thing. So in DNA you have 1 OH less compared to that in RNA. This is the first difference between RNA and DNA, that the sugar in DNA and RNA have the difference of 1 OH. Clear? Now the second part is phosphate group. This phosphate group is attached on this 5' carbon. It is over here. Okay, on this O. It is attached to this O, and this is the phosphate group which is attached to which carbon? To 5' carbon. Okay. This phosphate will help link with another nucleotide. This nucleotide to another nucleotide. The link क्या है? The bridge is phosphate. ठीक है? Third is base. The base will come at this position. This position will be occupied by base. मतलब ये OH will be removed and you will see a base at this position in the nucleotide. ठीक है? So this is the basic structure of your nucleotide. Now let us see what all bases do we have. We have in all 4 bases for RNA, 4 bases for DNA. Clear? Out of these 4, 3 are common for both DNA and RNA. Fine? 3 are common. 1 is different in DNA and RNA. Clear? So what are these bases? Adenine, guanine, cytosine. These are the 3 common bases. The different ones are thymine and uracil in RNA, thymine in DNA. So basically the bases in DNA are A, G, C, T. In RNA it is A, G, C, U. This is a difference. This is the second difference. Okay? So any of these base will be present at this position of your sugar. Clear? So now let us see how these nucleotides are linked. You can see over here, this is one nucleotide. I'm going to show it over here. This is one nucleotide. You can see this is the sugar moiety. Base is present over here. This is your 5' carbon. Now this phosphate is attached to 5' carbon. It is going to link to other nucleotide at which carbon atom? 3, this one. See over here, this is the carbon atom which is linked to phosphate. Okay, which will be linked to phosphate end. So basically 5', 3', 5', 3', this is how a strand is formed. Okay, 3', 5', 3', 5', this is how you form one strand of RNA or DNA. Okay, now strand is formed. Ab, there is one more difference, that is RNA is single stranded. and DNA is double stranded. How is this double strand possible? How is this formed? See, these are the bases, these colors. You can see green color is cytosine, red color is guanine, same way blue is adenine, and this yellow is thymine. Okay? How is it formed? There is a bonding, there is some force of attraction between these bases, and that force of attraction is hydrogen bonding, H bonding. Okay? A bonds with T only, or in case of RNA, A bonds with U only. Okay? It forms 2 hydrogen bonds. AT, remember AT. G binds with C and it forms 3 hydrogen bonds. So AT, GC, GC has 3 hydrogen bonds, AT has 2 hydrogen bonds. Okay? And they link up to form double strand. Yahan pe you have single strand. So this is the complete information of nucleic acid, in which we have covered RNA, DNA, their differences, how a nucleotide is formed, what are the components, what are the sugar and bases. Any question can be asked from any of these parts. Okay? So do study them. Now a last message from me, guys. Don't waste your time. This is an opportunity for you guys, that you have 2.5 months more for your preparation. Okay? And remember this, जब हौसले हो ऊंचे तो आसमान का कद क्या नापना. तो think that high and prepare that way, that this is what you want, this is what you're going to achieve, and work for it. Okay? And if you are bored, if you don't feel like studying, come to my channel and watch my videos. You are going to gain something from it. If nothing, you are going to revise that topic. Okay? So I wish you good luck, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.